My sisters and brothers, Nduga Nadada, I would just like to share a tiny bit of information that can have some profound consequences if only we could see it, experience it, understand it, and apply it in all of our future decisions. And that information is this. A band swept around Africa, from Africa throughout the East, back around through South America, Caribbeans, and back to Africa again in a cycle. And these were the ancient Kushite people, black people from Kush. But we were once connected with Asia geographically. But you see, Yoruga, when he was using the nom de plume, Aryan, swept down through this area from the mountains of Southern Europe and East Europe. And they came through this area, committing genocide, killing all of these people, mating with others. We have the records on this. But they did this, and a major break came to Africa again when Africa and the black people drove them back, or blocked them at least, into an area that is now called the Middle East, which is Northeast Africa. See, all that belongs to us. That's Northeast Africa. I would like to just share a bit of the preface from the last book I authored, entitled The Black Chaldeans and the Kushite Seed People of the Tigris and Euphrates Valleys. And I quote from the preface: geographically, Assyria, Iran, the Arab Peninsula, and Israel are all in Northeast Africa. The enormous man-made ditch called the Suez Canal creates the illusion that Northeast Africa is separate from the main body of the continent. To add weight to this illusion, the Yoruba renamed Northeast Africa, including Egypt, the Middle East. The defining coup was the renaming of Egypt to Arab Republic. Professor Kane Hope Felder provides the following supportive position on this subject. And I give a quote of what he said. The completion of the Suez Canal in 1869 introduced a man-made separation that has affected not only the land, but its cultural and social fabric as well. World War II correspondents introduced a new name, the Middle East, for the portion of land separated from the main portion of the African continent. Prior to these events, much of this area was known as Northeast Africa, unquote. That's from Kane Hope Felder in his introduction to the Original African Heritage Bible, page 11. We know this is the truth, regardless to what Yoruga tells us. You see, Yoruga has captured and controls the narrative now. But we must begin to take control of the narrative and tell it the way we see it, how we see it, the way we want to show and tell and demonstrate to the world. You see, once we understand that all of it is Northeast Africa, and that's what it is. I want to give you a little bit more evidence to that. You know, I went to a school in Montgomery, Alabama, an elementary school by the name of George Washington Carver Elementary School. And I can recall in this class we had, this teacher had given us, that we were taught, it was geography, by the way, we were taught, and we always believed and had no reason not to believe, that India, what they call India today, which is also located in a fake definition of Northeast Africa as the Middle East, India was defined to us and illustrated to us as being a subcontinent of Africa. So you see, once you get just a grasp of this, you don't have to know everything, get a grasp of this, get into this and research this. Then you'll understand who all those people they talk about in the Bible. You'll understand where Babylon was. You'll understand how Babylon fell. You'll understand a whole lot of things. You'll understand who wrote the Bible, the original Bible. Do you get me? And you'll wonder how the first Christian church was in Ethiopia. Christianity didn't start for white folks, but until 325 AD, that's when they created Jesus Christ. And he was an imitation of the many crucified saviors who had gone on and died before him, starting in Egypt. All right? So my brothers and sisters, we have to just get a grasp on understanding of what's going on and define our life around this, our goals, and act as though we really want to accomplish our goals. That's what we must do. Ma'induga nadada. But as a further footnote, I have this book here. It's called The Black Chaldeans. It's by John Brinson, and it can be secured at Amazon on the internet or Barnes and Nobles over the internet. And I think it sells for $14.95. I think it's something like that. But they have sales and things, so you can take advantage of that. But my brothers and sisters, let me tell you, if you buy this, secure this book and read this book. I mean, read it now. Read the book. Do your own research on it. You'll be happy that you did, and you'll grow in consciousness. But if you don't like what you read, then all I can say is, maybe you didn't like the way I elucidated on the subject. Maybe if someone else had written a book on this subject and spoke about it as I am doing now, it would be more acceptable to you. So may the ancestors bless you. Peace and power to you. And liberation is here already. And all we have to do is step into the world of liberation and stay liberated. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? It doesn't take a whole lot of college professors, university professors, associate professors, high school teachers, grade school teachers, elementary school teachers. Look, there it is right there. Do you see it? If you want to be liberated, act liberated. And be prepared to protect your liberation. Okay, my brothers and sisters, once again, peace and hotep to you. Ma'induga nadada.